Okay, welcome to the 9 at 9. This is part 2 of the quarantine story if you watched yesterday. If not, recap, my sisters are really sick at home, my brother needs to go home, so we're doing 14 days of intense self-quarantine before we go home. Now, this has resulted in some serious changes in my routine and lifestyle. Actually, I should have started here. Here's something that you can know about myself that maybe some of you don't know. I have a #1 best-selling book. Can you believe it? Automate Your Routines, Guarantee Your Results. So it's all about the principles of automation and how you use them to essentially combines, it teaches you how to code your brain. It basically combines the principles of human behavior with the science of computer programming, and then you just put them together to code your brain. Now, one of the principles of automation is if you're a true automator, you only do things once, which means that you make a decision once and then you implement the processes so you just don't have to deal with it again. So one of those things that is applied to in my life is eating and food. So what I've done is you just decide you're gonna eat healthy one time, and then what you do is you eliminate all other options for you to choose otherwise. So what does this look like? So let's say example, we have a situation where it's I decide I want to eat a healthy breakfast. Now, just numbers speaking, numerically. If I have Eggos in my house, bagels, toaster strudels, those are incredible, and then egg whites or whatever, egg whites and turkey bacon, the likelihood of me eating good the first few days, I'd be like, are you kidding me? I'm eating egg whites and turkey bacon all day long. It's going to be fine, but over time, it's going to decline. Eventually, it's going to just be a 1 out of 4 chance, right? If we leave things to motivation and willpower. But if we just eliminate the motivation and willpower entirely by getting rid of the Eggos, getting rid of the toaster strudel, getting rid of whatever the other option was, then literally you have 2 choices. You can starve or you can eat healthy. That is just a way that I have lived in my life. So it's if I have to work really hard to eat unhealthy. And that's good for me, which means that sometimes you just need a burger, but it doesn't happen all the time. Anyway, so what that meant is that I didn't have intentionally a ton of food in my house just so that I wouldn't pick healthy. Well, enter coronavirus and self-quarantine and the fact that you have a man-child living in, he's not a child, a man living in your house. You need some more food. So this pantry, I wish I had a picture of it before. It used to be pretty bare. Why is my trash can open? We don't know. Here's the situation now. We're not starving anytime soon. Look at this food. I just can't tell you how much food this is compared to what it used to look like. Now, you'll see here. Are there some unhealthy options? Yes, but sometimes you just need things that have a long shelf life. Are you kidding me? I've never owned more food in my entire life. I just never have. It's crazy. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is coronavirus, it's just really thrown a wrench in all things automator, but that's okay. Usually, literally, I have 3 food options in my house. If somebody comes over for food, I'm I'd love to feed you. You have 3 options of what you can eat, and they're already prepared meals. But now we have some crazier options. We have some less healthier substitutes just by nature of what's going on. Are we freaked out about it though? No. We're just making it part of a new routine, and we're going to make it happen. Anyway, do you want to know something else that should be part of your new routine? That was a terrible segue, but we're going with it. Traffic secrets. Traffic secrets. Here's the deal. So one thing that I love about this book, and why everybody should get it, is that it's not just hacks and tricks and tips. It's foundational doctrinal principles of traffic that will be evergreen. So it's even if all these platforms were to go away, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, the principles taught in this book would remain. They're evergreen, they're long lasting, and that's what I think is so cool. Even in the midst of things changing, right? It's okay, cool. How do we apply these principles of automation now with new circumstances to self-quarantine? It's great. We just make a new routine, make new decisions, it's fine. Same thing with this. Even when things are changing, even when things are crazy, that's what's amazing about this book is it teaches you everlasting principles of traffic. Super cool. Now, I said this yesterday, I wanted to give away bonuses that would actually help you to implement this. So bonus number 1 is I'll be on your show. Bonus number 2, you can literally come be on mine. Am I sharing my platform? Yes. Is this kind of insane? Yes. Are we doing it anyway? Yes. Designhacking.com/traffic secrets.